Hi, this is Majinoni, and here's my review for Birds of Prey number 13. Um, After the review, I'm also going to do some commentary about Barbara Gordon. But anyways, this issue actually wasn't too bad. Uh, the art was good, the storytelling was decent, and there was actually a lot of good fighting in here. I liked the way how the way the teams were all split up, the powers kind of complemented each other to a certain degree, and the action was pretty good. The battle down here in the basement with Black Canary Dove and the Scissor Girl, that was really, really good. As you can see, Dove got jacked up from behind with the scissors, and I would like to see more of this character. You also had a battle with Hawk in the lobby, you had the Huntress involved, question, and overall, I mean, it was a really good issue, and then it's basically set. You can tell they're building things up for, like a bigger battle later on. Um, which unfortunately leads me to my dilemma. I I really like Birds of Prey, and I just read the article about Barbara Gordon coming back as Batgirl, and I really think that this is completely the wrong decision to do. I understand DC wants to do the younger, fresher version of their current universe, but it's it's hard for me to explain. Uh, you have Barbara Gordon, who got crippled by the Joker, and she became a much more powerful, much more stronger character. And it's not the sense that it's not what her abilities are in terms of the information highway. It's her strength of character, which is really, really like good. It's like Oracle's Barbara Gordon is probably one of the stronger in terms of who she is characters in all of DC. And by rebooting it, and I'm not saying it's whatever they're calling it, uh, but that's a reboot. They are rebooting it back to a point when the Joker thing never happened. And I mean, maybe they might make some sort of reference to it just to appease some fans, and maybe there's going to be some convoluted story where they're going to give her ability to walk again. But the fact that they're doing it, I think, is just a shame. Not only are they getting rid of Barbara Gordon, you have to look at it this way. They're getting rid of something else that was really special, and that was the Birds of Prey. The Birds of Prey is probably one of the best superhero female teams out there, and there's not many. And usually when they always usually focus on physical attributes rather than strength of character, the character dynamics, and then interesting the way they handle things. It's not like there is a lot of fighting, but it's not like Hulk smash and they plow through things. And if a good example was that Hulk issue where you had a bunch of those females attacking the Hulk, it was just Hulk smash, or I should say Hulk gets smashed. And with Birds of Prey, there's a lot of things going on. You have Barbara Gordon having to hack into things. You have infiltration. You have physical power. Like with Hawk fighting, and it's just like you're going to lose. I think you're going to lose something special. Now, it's. I mean, DC has 52 different titles. It's highly possible they're going to do another Birds of Prey clone, but to me, I don't see Birds of Prey without Barbara Gordon, Black Canary, and Huntress as its core. Without that, it's not the same title to me. And that's why, and it's like, when I read Birds of Prey now, it's like a constant reminder that DC is going to reboot Barbara Gordon back to the point where she was before the Joker, crippled her. And if you really think about it too, by doing that, I don't care how it happens. The fact that they're doing it negates the Killing Joke, which was an amazing story. And it also negates that JMS story. I think it was I forgot what comic it was in, but it was that the night before Barbara Gordon got shot, and it was Zatanna and Wonder Woman, and they took her out on a night on the town, and that story was like amazing. And because it's like, you knew what was coming, and then just this was her last, I guess you can say, the last chance at happiness type thing. And when if I were to read that story again, it's not the same, because now Barbara Gordon is Batgirl, and it's like all of that stuff is gone. It's negated. And like I said, I don't care how they do it. It doesn't matter to me. What they do. Even if they gave Barbara Gordon the ability to walk in Birds of Prey, and they didn't do this convoluted nonsense of 52 issues. That's not a reboot, but it's a reboot type thing. I would still look at it as you've destroyed a character, and I don't care what they do to her. She can never be the same as she was before, ever, which is a shame. If you look at it this way too, Barbara Gordon in a wheelchair, is a role model to countless people. Not necessarily women, but men who are in a similar situation. Somebody that they can look up to. Take that away, and it's like nothing. And I don't know what I'm going to do. If I do drop this, then it's not my comic store's fault, so I'll just find something else to buy. There's countless other books that are coming out as it is, but it's a real shame that they're doing that to this title, this of all titles. But I'm curious to know what you guys feel about that. Are you guys in favor of the reboot for Barbara Gordon, or do you think that it's the wrong direction to take? Let me know, and I'll have more reviews up shortly, probably over the next day or two. If you have any comments or questions, let me know. Rate the video up or down, let me know what you think, and until next time.